you'll choose a line depending on if you're going to get a 1-day, 3-day, or 5-day ticket. We're going to choose a 3-day.
It's really hot.
It's really hot. It's about 9 in the morning. So we're starting our day.
Oh my gosh, this is hot. There's hot, and there's damn hot. This is damn hot. Good.
Huh?
It's on a maniacal.
I did bring my
Says that some of it is shiny like this from so many centuries of people touching it. We are coming to the end of our tour of Angkor Wat. We've been here for, I don't know, 2.5 hours or so. It is about 87 degrees and how many humidity?
90?
90% humidity. You can see I'm swollen. Every bit of me is sweaty. Every bit. And I'm ready to go back to the hotel and take a shower. Honestly, it's really cool here. It's very cool. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to come here. But it's just really hot. And that kind of overpowers everything.
The level of detail on the carvings is just
Stunning.
insane. How
Yeah,
good it
did you
is.
notice even on the shirts of the warriors, it was patterned?
I did not.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So insane amount of detail, but then as well an insane amount of access. Like we're sitting on
A ledge.
a ledge right
Yeah,
now.
look at us. We're sitting on a temple. Angkor Wat.
Within reason, you can go where you want to go here and climb where you want to climb. There's a couple areas, they have them marked off like don't climb here, but I'm just stunned. Like we can walk around the entire building structures on the ledges, and people are doing it. Nobody cares. You're right up close with the carvings. You can reach out and touch them. One of us did reach out and touch them.
Well, I didn't
we saw a
see the
sign that
sign.
said "Don't touch."
I didn't touch after I saw the sign.
But it was really cool on the relief carvings. The one section, it said it almost looks like it's like a polished marble.
Yeah, it looks like black marble.
And the sign was saying that over the years, millions of people have touched it. So we've done our part and we've shined it up in this one area. But the size of this facility is just kind of mind-boggling. The humidity is coloring everything. But this is way, way better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even monks come here.
I think here for our first time ever, when we bought our tickets to come in, we bought like a 5-day ticket. No, we bought a 3-day ticket. I think it was $67 each.
62.
And they said it was good for 3 days, but then when they stamped it, it's actually good for like 10 days. So we have lots of time. We can come back here and visit again. But on our admission tickets, they actually took our picture and stuck our pictures on the tickets. So they printed them onto the ticket. I think we've had to show our tickets twice on our way in here. So they're checking to make sure that you're paying your money. overall though, it's a lot of fun. It's really hot. Now we're gonna walk over there to that bridge, and then we'll walk across the bridge, and we're gonna walk down that sidewalk, and we get to the middle, and we walk way out there, and when we get out there, we call our tuk-tuk driver, and he'll come pick us up. Angkor Wat, what do you think?
I loved it. The temples were beautiful. It was amazing. You could climb all over like 1,000-year-old buildings, and I would combine it with watching documentaries like we did, so you can have an idea of what it's like, what it was like in its heyday, which was Angkor Wat was in the whole city. It wasn't even a city temple, but it was an entire city, the complex, that had about 700,000 people in it, I think.
Yeah,
something like that. It was, or 300,000 people, I don't know. It was bigger by a long shot than Paris at the time, than Britain at the time.
we struggled with the heat more than we expected to. So we actually went to Angkor Wat on 2 different days. First day we went, we made it about 2.5 hours, and then we were like,
3 hours.
we're out of here. We went back a second time, and we hired a guide.
Tour guide.
And then he took us around, and he talked a lot about things that I was not that interested in.
Oh, I loved it.
Noelle loved it.
I loved it. I think that's definitely the way to go. Hire a tour guide, and they live the life. So Cambodian life. So they can tell you not only about the temple, but about what life was like back then and today.
Yeah, I think one of the other things we were not prepared for was just the amount of work we're going to have to do there, like up and down stairs. Like you saw in some of the video, like we're going up and down. That was just continual. Like even
Stairmaster.
Yeah, once you got to a certain level or whatever, and you're walking around the level, you're still going upstairs and downstairs.
In gate, it's like gates or door frames, I guess. Door frames.
So definitely something to be aware of and be prepared. It's just how much you're going to walk while you're there.
You want to stay there, or you want to stay inside restaurant, upstairs, downstairs? Up to you. If you want to stay here, you can sleep in mob, you can look over there.
Okay. Here's how it works for lunch. Our driver, our tuk-tuk
That's what we
driver.
think it works.
This is how Noelle thinks it works.
We. You don't know, do you?
Pretty sure. I have a high degree of confidence. So, the tuk-tuk driver brings us somewhere like this. This is the second time we've been here. They've got a set menu, so we each bought something off the menu for almost double what we could pay, like closer to our hotel. Food's fine. I mean, when I say double, like my lunch is like $6.50. Noelle's is how much?
Mine was $7.50.
Noelle's is $7.50.
That's expensive.
Get a couple drinks on top of that. So
Cashew.
that's our.
Cashew shake.
I'll get a milk tea. So I'm pretty sure our driver gets a kickback
We hope so.
from bringing us here. So food's okay
Something.
though. The menu probably had, I don't know, 30 different choices. There's a lot of different lunch choices you can make. But I think these places just exist solely for tourists. We've seen buses come up to these places. And this place could sit 100 people easily. So we'll tell you how our food turns out.
We finished eating lunch. Mine was delicious, but it was huge, so I only ate half. And then I got into a little bit of trouble because of that. So I guess I thought it wasn't good. When I thought it was really good, but it was just too much of it. So now we'll go back to tuk-tuk and one more temple before heading back to the hotel for another shower. today's been a work day for us. We just hung out in the hotel all morning, ate our breakfast there, did some work on our own website for a change, applied for some more freelance jobs. Now we're going to have lunch at the Easy Speaking restaurant bar on Pipe Street in not Phnom Penh. Where are we? Siam Reap. We are having Khmer hot pot. No, Steve's shaking his head. We're not choosing the hot pot. Instead, we chose Cambodia BBQ, which is similar to Korean barbecue. And we chose the one that has 6 kinds of meat: chicken, pork, beef, pork belly, crocodile, and fish. So we'll see how it is.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Dinner / late lunch is cooking. So here's what I got, and they explained 6 different kinds of meats. I'm not really sure what the first meat is that came on here. Pork. I know she said several things were pork, so yeah. In our bucket here, we've got the meat cooking on top. These are vegetables down here. And there's a broth they poured in and put the noodles in. It's a little different than how I've had it before, where noodles are like the last thing to go in, so they get all the flavor. But we'll see how it is. Off we go. Giving us 3 different spice levels. What are your spice levels? What is this one?
Spicy. More spicy. Spicy as f***. Although I do it's different. Spicy, more spicy, spicy as f***.
I'm going to try 1 pork belly, plus the sauce. Is this the one you said was hotter?
So I changed my scoring.
Okay.
Spicy, very spicy, spicy as fuck. Like double fuck.
I'm going for the...
No, that's like double.
Going for the double with rice.
With rice. It's gonna burn you up. It's like a 1 chip challenge.
Is it?
Yeah, it's so hot.
That's closer to Korean barbecue.
That is?
It's got some heat to it. My lips are burning.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's super spicy green.
that might be one of my favorite bites so far. It's
Seriously.
got some personality to it.
Oh,
A lot of this has been a little bland to me. So it's
you're
nice.
the one who asked for a bland lunch because you've had the diarrhea.
Explosive. We've had Indian 2 or 3 times here. Last night I had Indian. I was like, I picked up the least spicy
I
dish.
say no more.
I picked like least spicy, and it was spicier. Like it was one of those meals like I ate it. I just knew like I'm gonna get the shits from this. So today I was trying to like kind of take it easy on the spice level, like let the stomach calm down a bit. But that green is pretty good.
Let's see it.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of tomatillo.
Yeah,
Just
the
with a lot
flavor
of
is excellent.
lot of kick.
Okay. Cheers. I give it 2 thumbs up. You can make it as spicy or as bland as you want. Easy to eat, good company, and I like it. How about you?
For me, at the end of the meal here, you can see we got most of the broth. That's the best part of this whole meal to me. The meat, it was okay. But the meats, you know, the drippings from the meat coming down, getting into the broth. Like I said earlier, like this is usually when I'm accustomed to putting the noodles in now, and they can absorb all of this goodness. But minus that, we just have the broth. We've scooped almost all of it out, so this part is delicious. I would give it 2 thumbs up because we were able to control our spice level. So even though I had some of the spicy dip, I didn't have a lot, and I've chased it down with a couple beers and a bunch of broth. So man, it can't get any worse. I've already shit like 5 times. So, overall, pretty good experience. I would do it again. It's just good. Just good.
Oh my god.
What's happening?
Oh my god.